Well, all right. Good Monday morning to all my beautiful people. Hope you had a glorious holiday weekend. Hope you actually utilized it for its intended purpose, which that happens to be, you know, spending time, giving thanks, being productive with your time with your family and your friends. Hopefully, all of that took place for you. So, today's word that comes to mind heavily is the word effort. You know, effort is a word that is loosely thrown around like a few other words, but in reality, a lot of the things that deal with effort or gives the appearance as if it's something that just magically comes to you, we don't realize a lot of the things that we do in terms of preparing ourselves to reach any goal that we have in life. You know, you've heard people make statements that, or that guy or that woman does that thing so effortlessly, when in reality, it's because that they've made up a conscientious decision in their mind that they're going to commit to doing whatever that thing may be. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'm never here to judge anybody. I encourage anybody to be, relentless in their pursuit of anything dealing with happiness in life. I also look at it from the realistic perspective that everybody gets to their own destination through their own route. But in terms of just self-critiquing and just looking at myself, sometimes I ask myself the question, how much effort have I put into whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish? Effort is something that you feel. When you went half as opposed to whole. When, you gave your everything and left it all out on the field, so to speak, as opposed to holding it back for whatever particular reason. On this Monday, I say that check your effort. Look and see what you're really doing towards it. If you're spending more time and more effort into willing into existence the problematic aspects of things, then you cannot be surprised when those things take place at a greater rate as opposed to the things that you proclaim that you want out of life. So, for the most part, if you're putting forth as much effort and energy as you possibly can, chances are you really don't have very much effort or energy left to put towards the negative aspect of what could present itself. So, sometimes in those minutes when you just got to yourself, and I know for a lot of us who, keep a full plate, so to speak, that time doesn't always present itself. It's very difficult to find that opportunity to ask yourself, am I putting forth the effort? So you can do it. You just got to put yourself to it. You got to believe in your heart of hearts that the things that you're doing have a purpose. You got to believe in your heart of hearts that if you arm yourself with all the necessary things that you need, if you're educated, if your heart's into it, if your mind is dedicated to it, if you're, persistent in your approach to the situation, that chances are you'll succeed. All of those things come back to one word: effort. And like I say all the time, the different cliches and the different things that you've heard in life, a lot of those things run right back around to these terms that I've been referring to. If you practice hard, you practice how you play, or you play how you practice. And then they say makes little cliches up and say things like, practice makes perfect. And if somebody corrected that situation, it says no, perfect practice makes perfect. And it makes sense. If you're only going halfway in your efforts in practice, then when it's time for you to really perform, you're only accustomed to going halfway. So I say that to say, prepare yourself to be able to go all the way. Let's put maximum effort out there into whatever that we're doing. Hopefully, like I said, it's being productive. And that's what the intent is, that you have out there for that. But needless to say, I just want to say on this fine Monday morning, as the workday gets ready to get started, I hope that you guys had a great holiday weekend. I hope it was full of love, laugh. You educated each other. You just took time to appreciate the time that everybody dedicated to just being around each other. And at the end of the day, I'll say that, I hope it was all worth it. As always, from my heart to yours, from my mouth to your ears, hope you guys have a productive week. I see you guys next Monday, Lord's will. Y'all be cool. Peace.